Are you gonna sit right here the whole time? Because you're like right in my shot. Hi guys, my name is Catherine. I run the Instagram account. Oh, thanks, Nala. I run the Instagram account at holy__fit. This is Nala. This is not gonna work. You need to go lay down, please. Okay, that works. So I figured I'd come on here and start off by sharing my story when it comes to how I got to where I am now, health and fitness wise. I am currently vegan and gluten-free. I live a whole food plant-based lifestyle. I work out, it's kind of a given. I guess we'll start from the beginning. So growing up, my parents are divorced. They've been divorced since I was 4. And they're very opposite people. My father's not very fit or healthy or athletic, and my mom has always been athletic and healthy, and she was the one that encouraged my brother and I to play as many sports as we could. She would do home-cooked meals when we'd be at my father's house, a lot of fast food. And so growing up, I didn't know that I had any food sensitivities, allergies, nothing, because I just ate everything. And when you grow up always having like dairy, for instance, I'm lactose intolerant. So when you grow up always eating that stuff, you just assume that the way you feel after eating it is normal. So growing up, I ate a lot of fast food. It was very cheap. It was very easy. I didn't have any weight issues until high school because I was very athletic and I played a lot of sports. So it was really that kind of, you know, like you can't outwork a bad diet. That's kind of what I did when I was younger because I played so many sports. I was so active. I had an injury in middle school that kind of stopped all athletics for me. And when you stop exercising but continue to eat like an athlete, you can kind of see or guess what would happen. You start to hold on to the food that you would normally burn off. You start to notice your skin is not as clear, you're not as energized, just so many different things had happened. So I started to notice the weight had, you know, started to pack on. My face wasn't as slim, my body wasn't as slim, you couldn't see any abs, nothing. And my energy was also really low. So the combination of a bad diet and low energy, okay, bye Nala. You don't have motivation to go to the gym. You're depressed because your body's not in shape, but you try to run a mile and you're winded in the 30 seconds. And so then you give up and then you're depressed because you can't even run a mile, and so you eat more food. But you don't think of where the root cause of the problem is. So that's when my fitness journey with the gym started. Was about, I want to say, senior year, because that was when I really noticed that something needed to change. I'd also moved in with my mom full-time, so I was around a healthier lifestyle. We did a lot more activities outside, and I started to notice the weight came off, eating healthier, exercising, and it was kind of a back and forth because I hadn't quite mastered that healthy diet portion or the nutrition portion of it. I hadn't learned too much about balance when it comes to eating healthy. I assumed that you had to eat chicken breast, brown rice, and broccoli all day, every day, and if you had one scoop of ice cream, you'd gain 20 pounds. So it was just, you know, it's the same mindset that I feel like everyone goes through when they first start getting into that healthy lifestyle. So it took me quite a while to really learn about balance in that sense. I started to do a lot of self-research when it came to macros, calories in versus calories out. A lot of the information I do know is self-study, and it's just the curiosity of what can I do to change myself for the better? How can I tweak one little aspect of my life to be able to get to my end goal? Obviously, no one gets to their end goal in like 6 months or a set amount of time. As I started to do more self-study, more research on nutrition, healthy lifestyles, anything like that, at some point, I'm not quite sure what it was, but at some point I believe I came across the documentary Cowspiracy, and that really opened my eyes with the dairy industry and how the human body reacts to dairy and lactose as a whole. And so I already knew that every time I drank milk, every time I had string cheese, every time I ate ice cream, I would feel really bad. So I did a little experiment. I took 2 weeks or about 20 days off of dairy. Nothing, no milk, no cheese, nothing added as little mini ingredients. If it says it may contain milk, I didn't eat it. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, I felt good, but I didn't feel like there was really a difference. And so I rewarded myself with a cheese pizza. And the moment I had like half a slice, it was just death inside my stomach. I was bloated, I was gassy, I felt so sick, I wanted to vomit. And that's kind of when I put 2 and 2 together, like, my body's not supposed to have this. So I continued to not consume dairy, and I did a little more research about dairy and how it affects the body, pros and cons of consuming and not consuming it, and I came across the documentary What the Health, which, if you know What the Health, or if you know Cowspiracy, you know that they are directed by the same person, Kip Anderson. He's an amazing guy. He does a lot of research for the environment, for animal agriculture, just anything in that sort. And so when I saw What the Health, it kind of opened my eyes more about not just dairy, but meats, eggs, just any animal byproduct. And so I cut back on my consumption of meat, I cut back on my consumption of eggs, of fish, and in August of 2017, I decided to go 100% vegan, and I don't regret it. I feel amazing. I feel stronger, I feel faster, I feel like I have more energy. My skin and health issues have not been as bad. But the more I learned about the whole food plant-based lifestyle, the more I learned about alternative medicine. I learned a lot about the pharmaceutical industry and the pros and cons and the connections between the two. But I started to look more into holistic medicine or alternative medicine. And so I've done a lot of self-study into ways that you can heal yourself. I've learned a lot about myself, my body, my intolerances, the damages that eating all that fast food did to me. I used to have angina, I had stomach ulcers, it was like I had depression. I still deal with anxiety to this day. I suffer from PTSD, and whole food plant-based lifestyle and holistic medicine does help cope with those things. I don't want to say it's healed it because I haven't gotten to that point yet, but it has drastically changed my outlook on life and my ability to live, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's so much more that I can tell you guys about. I'm at 15.5 minutes right now, and I'm hoping that when I edit this it will go shorter. But yeah, follow me on Instagram at holy__fit. It's HOLI__FIT. Or you can look me up by name, Catherine Schwer. Obviously no one knows how to spell my last name, so I will put it right here. I have a Facebook page that you can like and follow. If you have any questions or video recommendations or things that you want to hear me talk about, I would love to hear from you. I'll put my email address in the description box below. You can also connect with me through Instagram, Facebook, or even YouTube if you want. I really want my channel to be focused on informing people about the whole food plant-based lifestyle, vegan lifestyle, holistic lifestyle, alternative medicine as a whole, anything like that. I do have so much information that I can't wait to share with you guys, and we'll kind of see where it goes. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself for this. I am just starting. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like the video, comment down below anything you want to see from me, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.